Hey everyone, welcome back to my another video. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Rushikesh and I make videos on university education, working and life in Germany. I've been living in Germany for past 5 years. I remember I got an admit exactly 5 years back in month of May, and I'm sure this is the time where you would also be expecting an admit from a German university. Now, this video is about getting an education loan. You know from the title that I didn't get an education loan, but what mistakes I did, what I learned from it, and how you can make this education loan hassle-free for you. This is what I'm going to talk in this video. And this is my personal story, okay? So I remember when I had got this admit from this German university, I was so happy to see it. The first thought which came to my mind was, I don't have enough savings to fund myself for 2 years of masters in Germany, and I have to borrow some money from someone. And that someone, the first thought was obviously banks. I came to know that the normal loan, if I take just like let's say personal loan, with that I would have to pay interest from the first month itself. And since I was a student, there was no way of me paying that huge EMI every month, because the amount was going to be in like lakhs, like 20-25 lakhs, right? So I came to know about this education loan part, where the banks give you the loan and then they wait for you to, they don't charge you the interest from the first month itself. They wait for you to finish your degree, and then they also give you some grace period where you can look for a job, and then you have to pay for the loan amount. This is perfect. This is what I'm looking for. And I went to the banks asking for a loan. They asked me for some documents and I gave them. I got a rejection. And then I went to next bank asking them the same thing, providing them the documents. They asked for some more documents. Then they took some time to make a decision, and then they came to me saying, hey, we cannot provide you the education loan. So this happened with 4 to 5 lenders, and it took around 1 to 2 months. So the first mistake was, I waited for one bank to respond that whether they can give me the education loan or not, and then go to the next bank asking for the education loan. So with this, I didn't apply to all of them at once. This was the first mistake. Second mistake was, since I was waiting for that, I didn't focus on anything else because getting a loan was a priority. So I couldn't focus on applying for a visa, then informing myself about the next steps of coming to Germany, studying in Germany, looking for an accommodation. So basically, I utilized this time stressing myself over getting education loan and knowing about this whole process, the documents, collecting the documents and all these things. So if I had known this earlier, how I can save this, I would have gladly done that. But it didn't happen with me. Now you would be wondering, how did I come to Germany if I didn't get education loan? I had to arrange it privately. This is a different story. I can tell you in different video. But my point is, education loan in India is a complicated process. You don't know what kind of document you will be asked if you're not prepared. And then you basically spend weeks or months of time doing this process, and then you don't know how this will turn out for you. What if I tell you in this case that there is someone who can guide you in this education loan process, and then they tell you exactly how you should do it and what is needed for education loan to apply. This certain someone will not ask you for a single rupees from you as a service fee. It's completely free of charge. And that someone I'm talking about is GyanDhan. So GyanDhan is a company which assists in giving education loan to Indian youths. So you must be wondering, how do they work? I mean, how they can help you? So GyanDhan has ties with multiple nationalized banks like SBI, ICICI Bank or Punjab National Bank, and they also has ties with NBFCs, we call it non-banking financial corporations. Like these are private lenders. So they have ties with them, and basically they can assist you. They know things which you as a normal applicant or I as a normal applicant don't do or don't know, and sometimes this is not possible for a single person to do that. Now let me tell you how does this work with GyanDhan. You have got an admit. You go to GyanDhan saying, hey, I have an admit and I'm interested in studying in Germany. I need an education loan. The first thing that they do is assign you a loan counselor. provide you with some counseling sessions in which they inform you about how does this education loan process works, what do they need from you, how it will go, and what they'll do, what you will do. Now they ask you for set of documents. Now remember, they work with this banking or lenders or finance lenders, so they know what kind of documents are needed. So they ask you specific or set of documents which are needed to apply for an education loan. So you are not confused among what do I need, that you apply for a loan and then somebody comes to you from bank saying, hey, we need this document, can you get one? So you kind of save yourself time to go through that frustration of not having all the documents at the right time. So GyanDhan asks you to provide a set of documents, then they go through the documents with you. From all these financial lenders, they see from where you have higher chances of getting an education loan, whether it could be with collateral, without collateral. These are the loan types, and in these kind of counseling sessions you will be informed about these knowledge as well, and then they apply to all those possible lenders. Application gets processed and they come back with saying, hey, you have been offered education loan from these banks. As a normal applicant, you and I cannot negotiate with the banks saying, I want this much interest rate or something. But GyanDhan has a power to do that, because since GyanDhan works directly with the bank, they can negotiate on how much loan they can get for you and on what interest. So this is something unique that GyanDhan helps you with, and after that the loan gets dispersed, you can fly to Germany, and basically your whole process is done. So what all you did was just inform yourself about the education loan process and provide you the documents. The rest of the work has been done by GyanDhan. They contact the bank, they apply to the bank on behalf of you, and then they come back with the offers. They can negotiate the terms for you, the amount of money and the interest rate for you, and all of that is for free of charge. They don't charge you any service fee. Now you must be wondering, how is this possible? Like, how they must be earning money from this? They charge the financial lenders and not you. But in the end, you got benefited from it because you got hassle-free education loan, and you could save that time to do other things which you should be focusing on when applying for a visa appointment, looking for an accommodation in Germany, informing yourself about how does this banking thing here works. You need to open up a bank account here, and whatnot. I mean, all those complicated things when you come to Germany. It's really necessary that you spend some time when you get an admit from a German university, and if you are interested in getting an education loan, I have given the GyanDhan link in the video description. You can check it out. You can go to the website, see the details by yourself, and then you can decide whether you want to go by yourself or you want to go with GyanDhan. I hope from my experience I was able to tell you how it went for me, and how you can save some time for yourself. That's all in this video. If you like this video, you can share with your friends and family. And if you come to Germany, do not forget to text me. I have given my email address in the video description, and I hope that I can meet you. So that's all for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.